feeling terrible for like a week about my front kite performance, but in my defense, it was all of my third time ever front kite hard mode.
In that time of feeling terrible about it, did you look up videos on it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then time well spent.
How come when I say I feel terrible about something, you're like, you're being too hard on yourself, but she can say it, it's like, okay.
Do you
Fucking
know
bullshit. It's unfair, unbalanced bullshit.
It is because I hear how often you keep going at it. This is the first time, like, Geno's made a comment at it.
Just because she hasn't said it before doesn't mean it's not happening.
You know, I work with what I'm given.
Yeah, I watched Sam's video, I'm like, how is he standing in the poop? The poop hole.
He has more health than you! You went in there with stupid low health! I'm surprised you were doing as well as you were with that health! Lucas, don't laugh, you were doing shit too! Your low-ass health.
Excuse me?
You went in there with like next to no health! What the fuck you mean, excuse me?
Next
You
to no
had 2k
health.
health more than I did, I'm a DPS!
I normally run with like 24, 25 back there.
Oof.
How many clears have we gotten?
4, but still, oof.
I run with 25k
Actually,
as well.
5, because fuck that one where we got Zoss fucked in the end. We got 5. I count that shit.
I really don't want to think about that. So, for all you guys who aren't on Team 1, here's what's going on, right? It was our last pull for the night, Voss Hard Mode, Team 1.
We had a beautiful pull beforehand.
We get to 12%, fucking minimal deaths, like, anytime there was a death, reses were just like, fucking snap. Protectors dying quick as shit, no issues with the minis, no panic whatsoever. Everyone is just in the fucking zone, we're grooving.
24, I think, death left, like 24 vitality left?
Mm-hmm. Something
Going into
there.
it was like, almost into execute.
We get to 12%, everybody freezes.
Everybody freezes. Everybody!
Yes.
Like, they kind of freeze where you can walk around, but everything else is just idling.
Yeah, everybody's DC'd.
And then here's the trick. Everybody comes out of it. Like, the instance fucking froze. No, like,
no, it's rapid motion to me. What the fuck you mean?
I think I only had like 3 seconds of rapid motion, but like, we continued on. The problem was, front kite and 2 of the DPS DC'd.
You are the weakest link. The game is deciding who to kick.
It was like, it was our greatest run. Like, that would have been super smooth. Like, the
it would have been like 20 vitality
that's
plus,
like a boss, like, you're doing too well, like, we have to put a stop to this.
That's kind of how it felt.
Yeah.
By the way, the pull before that, the clear before that, we went into it, and right at the very start, right when we first pulled, Sam and I, blue screen. Like, we froze the same way, like, just the 2 of us, and so we had to close app. Does have it wipe. We come back in, we do a 17-minute clear. It would have been... It was like, what was it? It would have been 18 vitality had we not had the weird wipe happen. It was fucking like ridiculous. It would have been an 18 vitality, 17-minute clear. Like it was so bad.
Have you guys ever seen it where Lotus doesn't show up until 50% and films came at like maybe like 60 or something like that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the craziest thing. I was supposed to be.
I have not seen that one.
Like, I was the person that was gonna go die and run timers, but like I came in there and Lotus never came up, so I was like, well, do I even die? Like, cause then we were like, well, dang, maybe like this was whenever at the group I was with was just starting it, and they were like, well, dang, maybe we can get like Immortal Redeemer if they like never come up. So I was like, okay, so I guess I just won't die. Yeah, so I was like, I guess I just won't die.
For everybody.
Yeah, Lotus came up like I think it was 50 because Films came up before Lotus did, and Films came up at just like a random time. It wasn't like right after a jump or anything. But he like did something super weird on the first jump. He like was steam breathing while he was jumping, and we were like, oh damn, he's fucking up. Maybe we should just reset it. And then when Lotus didn't come up, we were like, I guess we could just go with it. Oh, and we didn't get fire. Like,
well,
that happened twice.
There almost.
Yeah, that happened twice where we didn't get fire, but that particular time we didn't get fire either, so it was like the easiest run
That
in the world.
trial has always been
So
buggy.
buggy. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind on Frank Kite when he does the spit animation and doesn't spit. I'm like, I'm okay with this. Keep doing this. I approve.
That one is almost a science. Like, there's a couple of spots that I'm aware of that if I'm standing in, like, that spit never lands. It's like it just spits up into the air.
And it disappears. Yep, you just like, you go to dodge roll, you're like, oh, okay, I'm good here.
Typhoon said that he gave us the notice that he was going to be, like, cutting it close.
Tycoon.
War on Tycoon?
Let's see.
Who took my spot?
It was during Hans's Prague. There was a patch where his breath would kill people outside of its range.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Fucking...
Yeah, the telegraph was poop.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the telegraph, it's that it would literally kill you if you were outside of it. Alright, we get Typhoon in here, and I'll let y'all do a vote.
I vote for
Does everyone in group right now have DD already?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am going to do a, like, type this for that, type this other thing for the other thing.
I don't have DD. What are you talking about?
The fuck does it? I can literally see the title.
Don't make me change my title.
Change your title. Hold on, I'm gonna hide behind the pole and change my title.
Are you typing, or am I just gonna say it?
I'm typing. Boom.
Okay.
Poll. Should I have another option? Should there be like
Is
a
that a
V?
Vass, like a regular Vass?
Well, I mean, like we have to start progging it, so we have to start like working our way up in it. Unless there's wants to go straight to hard mode.
I mean, I've already
like
set my
today,
CP.
Oh damn, I did the wrong one.
Let's say, you were saying you wanted to do that.
Mine should be Y. I messed mine up.
Two.
It should be Y.
Oh, it should be definitely nice.
My bad. My bad. I'm used to doing X for everything.
Hey, it looks like. Hey, did that mean you don't care? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see. So, okay, so that means they don't care. So we really only have solid X's who really want to stay here is 1, 2. We have 2 solid X's so far. Tie Y plus 2.
Fuck yeah, +2. I'm down.
I don't think Vic's got Vic plus 2 experience.
Okay, so Rick is now both?
Yeah, -5. Let's do the -5.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
We could definitely do +1 at least. This group's easily good enough.
Can we
Most
do
of the people-
+films?
Does anyone in this group, aside from Vic, not have their skin? We could almost go right to +1.
I don't have my skin. Wait, let me change my skin real quick.
Do I have like 2 minutes to go wash my hands? Because I legit just walked
wash
in the
your
door.
hands. Go wash your hands.
Do that.
I don't want to know why you have to wash your hands.
Go wash your
Go
hands.
wash
He's
your
at work!
Carpet and stuff. He's gonna wish.
I'm
what
gonna
if he's
pretend they're
supposed
not
to?
covered in glue. And like super glue.
Okay.
I'm losing skin, so.
Aubrey.
Go wash your hands.
Yo,
Aubrey, I don't have my
At least you won't drop your
controller.
controller.
Ew! No, Luke! No! No!
Aubrey.
I don't want.
Alright.
We got
Look
a
at
lot of people voting Y. Des, Y +1, Y plus 2, Y, X, Y.
Alright. I don't think there
Aubrey,
was
Rick.
actually anybody that was solely for X, because Rick did put a Y before the X.
I don't have my skin yet. Can you give me my skin? I can be
You can
dead
put
in the back.
both. Rick put both. I'm looking to see if anyone said only X.
Oh, Lucas, mine was an accident.
Nobody put only
So are
X
you.
then.
No, actually, I was planned. I don't have my skin though.
That's
Can
what
I get
they
my
all
skin
say.
tonight in Vass? I don't have my skin, guys. I need it.
Bitch, don't you have? I'm 99% sure you do.
Look at me. Look. No, this is the skin I've been wearing the whole time.
Bitch, please. I sure played your ass. You were wearing the skin then.
This is, you know, I don't fault you for it, but I need my silver.
So, all in all, what I'm hearing is that people are ready to get out of here, and I'm not a fan of how I did this, but I just had like this little like epiphany in my head, and I was like, man, fuck them all.
He really did not. He was like, I don't care.
Are we doing +0 or plus films or?
We can do a +1. We can do a plus Lotus. Everybody in this group, but Vic, has it, and so that only doesn't put too much work on Vic yet. So Vic would still get to practice.
Why not plus films?
Will we not want to do plus films? Yeah.
I mean, so that's a lot on him. I don't know how much experience he has in just Voss. Vic, please speak. Tanked it. Okay. Oof! Do you hate yourself?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Pugs are always the best.
Go ahead and port to
I just
Voss,
need to
guys.
know so I know what
I'm already
to do
traveling
with
in
my...
there, so you can travel to me.
I can't travel at all until I know.
Change your CP. Change
Well,
your
I need
CP.
to change my Mundus Stone. I need to change everything if we're doing plus films. That's why I just need to know.
So Des,
Yeah.
plus Lotus, plus Founds, or +0?
I thought I was doing good on just saying like, let's go to Voss. Like,
Let's do plus. Let's do plus Lotus then.
alright.
The only reason
We'll
I'm
do plus
saying, yeah, the only reason
Plus
I wasn't
balance?
gonna say plus Lothus or even +0 is as off tank, he's not gonna have a whole lot to do.
Oh, okay, true. I didn't think about that. I did not
Like,
think about that.
He's gonna end up sitting on it, like with his thumb up his ass for most of those fights, unless we go on.
That was smart of
so.
you, Ty. That was smart.
Are you calling him stupid?
No, I'm saying he's smart. I'm saying the exact opposite. What do you mean?
For you, Ty, that was pretty smart.
I'm so pissed right now. No, stop. You guys.
Are we doing +0 then?
Plus Founds.
Plus Films.
Okay, I just gotta go change a couple things around.
You do that. Jenna, make sure you have health.
Okay.
Can someone call out CP? Like, I know what I normally use, but I don't have any.
80, 81, 87. 0 thick skin, 27,
Cluster
64.
God, the fuck?
27 hardy, 64 elemental.
Okay, yeah, that's really different than what I use, but I was kind of confused why there wasn't any in Hardy. Like,
We use 27 in hardy
The
usually.
CP in my chart is really meant for, it really doesn't factor in the kiting and the fact that you are exposed. Now here is what I will say.
Wasn't that Mayan talking?
Yes.
yeah.
To the DPS.
Well, I think the one I normally use is from Nephis, but it has 0 in Hardy. It's like 81, 81, 44 thick skin, 64 Ellie Defender.
You don't
I
need
think-
44 in thick skin. I literally run 0 in thick skin and I've never once died to the fire like the tick from that. That's the only dot that you should have to worry about. 44 in thick skin seems super overkill.
Yeah, I just wanted to try somebody else's because, like, I don't know, it seemed kind of weird not to have any in Hardy whenever Lotus is literally poison, isn't he? Like,
I mean, the jump is considered physical damage, so that's hardy.
Alright. So, the big
Lotus
thing
is
about
poison.
Nephis' CP is that it's really min-max and it is very contingent on shit getting done properly. So, having the ridiculously low amount in Hardy, it's because all the physical or anything that gets covered in Hardy, you shouldn't, in a perfect world, have to deal with. Like, for example, yes, Lothus does deal poison, which would get covered in Hardy, but, so like in a perfect world, he would never get an impressive bolts off. Never.
okay.
Which is fine and dandy, but in prog situations where you might have a couple of them go off, then that CP into Hardy does help. But again, you shouldn't be getting that much damage from those types of sources.
Okay.
Like I mean, if you want to try Nephis' CP, by all means.
No, I mean, that's what I used for months, but the poison, like, cone would one-shot me if I was in it and it wasn't targeting me. And that's why I was like, maybe I do need some in Hardy, so I wasn't sure if others, like...
Die.
Our CP chart is like a more kind of generic and more forgiving for prog.
It's definitely more prog. A lot of Nephis don't actually have anything in quick recovery, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if you're having people dying, you're not getting that, which I mean that's where you see that it's not a prog CP, like it's a score pushing CP. It's gonna be weird for me, Des. I don't have a Lopus to interrupt.
Just out of curiosity, do you have crushing shock?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I have crushing shock. I don't switch it. I don't run Force Pulse as my spammable in VMAL, so I always have Force Pulse, crushing shock.
Okay.
Because I run jabs, or sweeps, I think they're technically called. The only downside of being in here, I can't run my sweeps. Oh, I am actually going to assign lanes before anyone calls them, so please be ready to look in the roster. We're not just doing random calls on lanes because, like, Des and I are still going to be interrupters and shit like that, so it does need to be worked out. Big, are you comfortable with one? Because I can put you in one.
Yeah, I'm comfortable anywhere. I like one, just cause.
Would you be comfortable in my arms?
Whoa. Wait, pause. Everyone talking.
Baby.
Stop.
What?
Tom, are you also comfortable with being the first person up there to front kite when Geno's dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's no problem.
Wow, thanks for the confidence.
Geno! God damn it! Geno, you're learning! You are learning! Fuck me! God damn it! I did not mean for that to come off rude. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cry.
No, I'm joking. It's totally gonna happen. Jen's gonna die.
Stop moving! Genuinely didn't mean it to be mean!
Which one's health again?
Lord. Yeah.
Which one, Lord?
The Lord, yes.
Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going like, I was getting there.
Make sure you have, Sorry, they can do it, never mind.
Wrong, Yor. Just saying.
Geno, you know that I didn't mean that meanly, right?
I'm giving you shit. It's alright. Okay, what do I need up here? I need Warhorn and...
Your lanes are assigned on the roster. Please go see the roster. Egg, you're in the same lane. You don't have to worry about it.
That's not gonna reach, so we're gonna do...
Can someone else run Blood Altar?
Does tell Geno and Dudley where they heal for jump.
Geno, exit.
Vic would have to run Blood Altar if you're not.
Okay. I'm wearing Symphony of Blades.
Does you also usually have Death in Gallonway, and you have him in Worm, so you may want to discuss that's for tanks.
Hey Vic, can you run Worm Cult? Hey guys, be ready for ass sustain.
And Vic, get that as soon as possible.
Do you...
Yeah, obviously.
You know,
a
shield. If you have any tunes that haven't done the quest for it, like if you have an CPU one, it's the thing that you get for the quest. I've got the shield every single time. Yeah, it's the Worm Cult shield. Like, I've got it every single time. I don't know if that's common or not, but I had like 10 of them at one point.
It's actually really good to know.
Very
Do you want Vic to be in Symphony instead of Deadly? Since he's the one running Blood Altar, that way everybody gets it. I'm mostly thinking for myself and Geno front kiting.
I have altar.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I didn't really have a designated monster set for death either, so that works.
Well, that's the one Death is running, right? So, because I think Lucas is running Troll King when he's back hiding.
Yeah.
Liz, please confirm you're okay with my assignments.
I don't have shoulders for a Troll King. You want me to run Earthcore?
Rip.
I can go get shoulders real quick if you have time.
Like,
I'm still changing, so she probably has a couple minutes.
Well, I still have to change over my skills too for Vass. I would have already had this way set up.
Gossamer, right? Des?
I have Gossamer.
Olo Gossamer? On the back day?
please.
But I told you to bring Gossamer tonight, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure you... I didn't think you wanted doing it for B-Mall, but I knew you wanted doing that shit for Boss. We're all just here waiting on the healers, slowpokes.
To be fair...
See, Lucas was right. Deadly, you were next.
Next about what?
That was a
Who
strange.
she was gonna roast next.
I didn't
Exactly.
She just coming for everyone.
Yeah. Vic,
my
you're up next,
God!
man. You're the only support who hasn't gotten called out.
I'm gonna mute my mic! This is not okay! I am a sensitive little bitch! I'm gonna cry! Vic! No!
You want me running Ellie, or is someone else gonna run Ellie?
Both healers, Ellie.
Put me in a tight spot, bro. Okay, hang on.
I'm sorry that you're not used to tight spots.
Whoa!
You're an asshole!
Whoa!
Des,
need to
and I'm the one getting called out! What the fuck? He just basically
I'm
called her
me, though.
loose!
I'm me. Like, people expect that shit from me.
I didn't even do anything!
But, like, whenever you say something that gets interpreted as mean, it's like... an angel just comes down from heaven and is like, fuck you, scrub. And then goes right back up. It's just... it's like out of place.
Death, what do you want me to drop for Purge?
Does she really
Okay.
need it? I mean, I'm running rituals.
So... like, if you want, you can follow Lucas's example. A little secret. Honestly, I don't feel that the back-height purge really means much of anything if the off-tank is going to run it, because the off-tank is going to virtually hit all the people necessary.
So I don't need it?
I'm not going to say you don't, I'm just going to say, like, I've always questioned how truly effective it is.
What time is it?
It's 16 after.
Shit.
I mean, I don't mind not putting it on. Don't, like, you know.
The purge is
I don't
nice
really
if
have
you're
a spot.
able, like, if you just so happen to be in a good spot for the purge, it's nice to have, but the chances of you actually being in a good spot during +2 is slim.
Okay, I'll just leave it off then. That makes it a lot easier for me, to be honest.
And if anything, like, Lucas's setup, ignore the combat prayer and use the shrooms for your burst heal instead, because if you hit somebody else with it, you can give them the regen.
Oh, so you want me to change out my combat prayer for mushrooms?
I detest the idea of the healers running combat prayer in here, but Lucas has done his thing and been alright, so...
Healing you for 58, 66, hang on. What is combat prayer here for?
But no, I despise combat prayer on my healers in here,
48,
'cause
89.
you're realistically not gonna hit anybody.
Plus 27, 21.
DPS...
30, oh, okay. So combat prayer is going to be more effective for a self-heal, if you're thinking that way. It's going to be more effective because it uses less mag and it's almost the same amount of heal. Shrooms, if I have to spam it uses way more mag.
It uses more mag, but you also get mag regen from using it.
Okay,
Because it'll
so
give
I'll
you the
swap it
minor
out.
intellect.
I mean, if you have to hit it, like if you have to hit shrooms like 4 or 5 times over, I'm not sure it's actually gonna save a whole lot of people.
This is no test.
watch me be out of mag the whole fight because I'm used to clicking my combat prayer like crazy. Oof. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, when I switch up something that's like a regular spot on my bar, I always like just tap it out of habit.
Yep.
Vic, do you have Purge on your bar? Okay.
Okay, so you want me to go get the shoulders for choking? I'm pretty sure that my shit's like way off traded too. Like I never use that.
That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and go get it.
Okay.
Dudley, are you okay keeping timer?
I've never done it before. I can try.
I have faith.
I don't know what to do.
That's fine.
The timer is located within the Asylum Sanctorum channel in the Trial Guides category of the Discord.
Thank you, Siri.
Yeah. Go get your shoulders real
Legit?
quick.
That's what I saw. That's what I heard. Asylum Sanctorum. Yeah, that one. Wow, can't talk. Good job.
Don't worry, I couldn't talk either earlier.
I don't know where to look for on this thing.
It's the very bottom link on that channel.
Oh, it's the bot. I clicked on the wrong link.
As
We
far
gonna
as
learn
DPS
today?
goes, in regards to your monster sets, I have no ill will against Iceheart. If you want to run it, please feel free. Like, I could... That is the timer. And
That's the
that
timer.
is,
I was practicing it and making sure that I had it on so that people could hear it.
that is a lot of work that you don't have to do, because Deadly is willing to do it for you. Which again,
Or she's willing
has
to
just
learn
worked
it
out
for
nicely.
you. You're welcome.
On that timer that I was looking at that you had linked there, it just says mini boss, right? Like it just has the one, and you can't see.
It's just one timer that works for either boss.
Oh,
It's like a standard timer.
There's
If you have
there's one
an
from that
app-
same website.
It's hard enough to look at 2 timers. Holy fuck! That one
Yeah,
timer,
there is
like
a bigger
imagine
one
having
that has all
2.
the timers, but you don't want one person doing that.
There's one that like you can click just Lothus and just what's his face, and it just says up and down or whatever, and it has the timers of them going. It looks exactly the same, but it just says like specifically which one, so you can see the. If you wanted, I could link it so you could check it out. But
Yeah, sure. I'm
It's
really
essentially
happy
the
to
same thing.
take
Dad
the
just
order.
runs both timers.
Interesting concept.
I would hate
Yeah.
to be the one running both timers. That would be miserable.
Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm completely fine with Iceheart. I do recommend everyone here have Camo Hunter. If you don't have Camo Hunter, please look into it. It's a godsend. That's going to be our source of Minor Berserk without Combat Prayer. If you don't have Camo Hunter, but you do have Slime Crawl, feel free, purple. Just saying.
Oh, that's interesting. There's an Ohms timer for his Storm of the Heavens. That I actually find interesting.
and you can like select which ones you want to show up. So like if you just wanted to do Lothus, you'd have that, and just wanted films, you could have both of those, and then the Ohms thing too. But I don't know. It wasn't too different. It seemed easier because you could see like what was going on. I don't know.
Got it on my first try. Thank you. Goodbye.
We
They're
almost
the
ready
best
to go?
RNG when trying to get shoulders. They aren't divines though. Neither my head nor shoulders are. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Man, that one made me take off all my gold gear. Spent all that time. Jeez.
I mean...
The only thing that-
No, I don't care. Hang on. Let me put on Gossamer.
My first ever VMAL prog, I finished that shit with blue gear. I'm a fucking healer.
Ridiculous.
Like,
Ridiculous.
the fuck did it matter to them? Like, how
He's
much
like,
magic
I
recovery
had
I was getting
blue
from
gear
Astro.
Okay, you said Olo, Gossamer, Troll King, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm ready then. I'll go ahead and travel in.
Oh, Ty.
Bro, there's a lot that you have to do to change. Vast, man. You have to change so much. I gotta survive back there. If I'm a floor healer, you guys aren't gonna want me to come back. They'll be like, Deadly's down again. Can someone go pick her up, please? And I'll be like, listen, it's because you made me put on Troll King.
Alright, as soon as Deadly's here, we'll go ahead and go. Again, I think everyone here, except for Vic, has completed +2 in one way or another, so yeah, I don't really foresee a shit ton of issues. Just a couple people doing different roles. Actually, that seems to be the majority of the deal. Got like 3 different people doing different roles.
Am I allowed to cheat and bring my best friend out here to run the timer for me?
What?
Like she can just hold my phone for me and I can be like down and she can push the button while I just
She's pulling a death.
like.
Do you plan on having her every single time you join us for a run?
I mean, technically I could.
She's a damn
She lives
timer.
with me. What? I was just saying, like, I'm ready.
Alright guys, stack on door when ready.
Okay, can you explain to me the timer? I just start it when the mini boss is up, and then click it when it goes
When
down.
he shows up at
Yes.
75%, you click start. When he goes down, you click down. Try to be as accurate as possible with the down because you can't decide when he comes back up. His 45-second timer has to run out before he'll come back up, and therefore your timer will be off on like where his percentages should be. So once you see him, like once you know he's low in health, try and keep an eye on him, and then when he drops to his knee, hit it.
I like making guys drop to their knees.
Oof.
When do guys drop to their knees? Not like a
Really
girl
depends on the role they want to play.
The fact that Vic said that. That's different!
Oh,
She's
Vic
a
finally
girl.
got his.
There's Lucas. He's like, I do.
Lucas chips in.
Alright, I do believe Egg
me
is the
pass.
only one not in stack. So whenever he's done, we'll be good to go.
Hey!
I don't want to play ball. Go away.
Egg, I think I need you to get on mic and tell me how to say your new name. No one talk. No one talk.
Sometimes you need me times.
Trying to get Egg talk a second time, Jesus.
I know, I don't actually know how to say his name.
Exactly, yeah, smart.
He said he'll talk when he gets purple.
I'm down for that. I'm gonna hold you to that
The name
shit,
says
Egg.
Aurelus.
Aurelus,
Egg,
okay.
put your
What was
banker
trying to
away.
say? Aurelus, okay.
2 weeks.
Going
We're to be in there and
3,
get it, like,
2,
yeah.
1.
To the right, to the right.
Too
Can I right kite?
To the
Can I right
left.
kite?
It's
To the left?
Are we doing, oh, we're doing plus Lotus. Okay, never mind.
Now we're doing plus films.
I meant we're doing plus films, we need to kill Lotus. I know what I meant, I'm just tired. Sorry. I forgot, I thought the one we needed
Even
to do.
this and the bosses we're about to go fight, Jesus.
Everyone said to the right, and we all went left. I just want to point that out.
It was no, everyone went to the right way.
I know, but you said to the right.
Because I'm a dumbass.
This is Lothus. I thought we were doing.
When the
Yeah,
ads
yeah,
come
yeah.
up, Vic, just
No,
hold
just
them.
kidding.
I did the
Yeah,
same thing you
I'm
did. See,
totally
I did
right,
the
yeah.
exact same thing you did.
Kind of face them away to the outside. So.
Just keep them in cleave range.
Yeah, this is the Kono.
The cone.
Yep.
Don't move
Yeah,
the phone.
when your ads are enraged, hold block. They shouldn't, but if they are, roll in 3,
Typhoon.
2, 1.
My Warhorn and no, I'm not running. Never mind.
So if I like DC, I am totally swapping to my hotspot. I thought I didn't have time to do that.
So the whole time we were just standing around.
Yeah.
Deadly.
What? What?
That's it, right?
I'm not dying.
Oh, the snare. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, it's weird not having combat prayer.
Barrier because it's on my bar.
You probably could have for this.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Those, the like lightning fucking tethers or whatever they do, will stun you, if I'm not mistaken, if you don't block them.
Oh shit, dude, that's on
Warhorn
me,
3,
bro.
Not
2,
yours.
1.
Walk and walk out.
Stop whining. No one wants to hear that.
Best
you're
life
talking about
advice
block out.
ever.
Adds up.
What? I was talking to my dog.
If you say so.
Listen. Who else would I be talking to?
Watch out.
Your husband in a cage? I don't know. What would you do?
Wow, you guys don't think I have any friends? Rude.
One
Lucas,
person on
what
the
happened?
res.
I got it.
That's what I want to know. What happened?
Sounds like someone should like.
Warhorn
help you
3,
out
2,
there.
1.
People are dying. It's funny.
Next Warhorn whenever.
I got mine right now.
I don't fucking need to hold block for
Why
this
does
fight.
it keep going on me every time, bro?
That's it.
hates you.
My barrier.
He's really just going around a circle. He deviated from this once.
Next Warhorn if somebody has it.
Ah, don't move
Watch the
close.
phone.
It's not on me. Oh shit. It moved. Well, I moved, so I thought it was on me. I was like, I don't see it.
Vic, just minor critiquing. Just try to make sure that you don't have the ads like right smack dead in front of the boss. So that way we can maintain a hard target on Lothus.
Why does it keep moving?
Yeah.
Basically whatever side, like, towards the middle here, like whatever end the boss is, you want to put him kind of on this south side, I guess. And then if he's in the middle here, like, you just hold him to either side, whichever side you're coming from. Just off of him. So they're, yeah, no. Like those were saying, you put it to the side, the dots will cleave him down and kill him. That way they can focus their damage on the boss.
Oh, my favorite
I mean,
part.
hopefully we won't have to fight the bosses up there too often, but...
Backkiting.
Alright, so... Geno, same thing as last time. Make sure at all times you are always behind Ty. If you are over at the lantern to your right, like around that area, you can still throw a spring out without having to deviate from Holmes' line of sight during the jumps. So when he lands, you'll still be in a good position. Typhoon, do try to work with Geno, so that way you guys can build up that communication that we discussed previously. Yes. Go ahead. Come over here by us. Like, come over here by the stack. Alright. Picture like 3/4 of his tail down from his ass. No, just like you want him roughly like 3/4 down Holmes' tail. That way everyone can get a good line of sight on him. You're gonna learn real quick that Holmes has a really fucking annoying hitbox. So if you try to have him like up in the ass, we'll never get a beat on him. So always try to like hold him there. Now, whenever we start doing like +2s, I will always want you to deviate Felms closer to Lothus for the sake of leaving everything down. I have recommended this before to other off-tanks, but using Race Against Time for snare removal whenever you're like having to walk through Lothus's poison pools, it can be beneficial, something to look into. We'll go ahead and do a dry run and just see how we do. We'll go from there. Try it without. At least now you're aware that you might be using that skill. Deadly, I do ask that you don't throw an orb for like the first 10%.
Oh, okay.
I want everybody to be able to prioritize the combustion synergy from the blue orbs. Aubrey, whenever you do your shard, try to overshoot just a little bit to give it to Ty. And
that makes
same
sense.
concept.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
So just start with throwing my orbs after the first jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. I guess.
Whenever you have the opportunity.
I can do that. I mean, technically I throw them from the back. Oh, that sounds terrible. But, they just move slow. People like it slow in the back.
Alright. Typhoon and Jenna, whenever you guys are ready.
I will try to overshoot. I'll do my best.
Lucas. Chill.
Once Jenna's ready.
No ultimates for the first 10%. No horns, nothing. It's a dead time. It's not a race. Just build up ultimate.
Ready.
He's lying. It's always a race. Okay. Pull in. Wait. Do I have purge on? Okay, good. Pull in 3, 2, 1. Now, fucking do the animations and don't bitch smack me out of nowhere.
Oh, that worked perfectly. Oh, my food ran out.
To your sides. If you know how to dance in the middle, you can. No judgment.
Alright, that's cool.
Make sure you're blocking.
Tom, be ready to go up for front kite.
Okay.
Protector entrance.
Pushed me.
One person on the res, everyone else on the protector.
It
can
says Gust
focus
of
for-
Steam killed me.
I'll give you that one freebie, but
Warren.
don't res ever again. You won't have the time to. You'll be playing busy, trust me.
Protector exit.
You're fine. It's all
Very
good.
nice, Deborah.
Focus protector. Be ready for a kite, guys. Do not be bunched up together.
Next
Only go
Warhorn,
as
those
far as
protectors
you need
down.
to.
Kite. So Vic, you want to sit
My horn
real
feature.
close to the lightning. Like, when you're not doing anything, sit closer to the lightning Ohms is hitting the ground with. If you're close enough to it, you won't get any of those lightning AoEs flying out at you. When you're holding films, it's a lot harder to do that. In most cases, you won't be able to necessarily, but that's why you don't really
Jumping.
have a
Jumping.
dedicated.
Entrance.
Yeah.
Jumping.
Bob this up. Oh,
That's films.
Entrance side focus protector.
then I grabbed the wrong one.
Vic, go ahead and stay
Yeah,
out in
kite.
the open during the jumps. Just hold block and you can tank it. Yeah, during the jumps you can eat that shit.
Breath wrong direction.
Don't die to breath. Two people on
Protector under the
reses.
boss.
Is thumbs up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the only one coming up.
Nobody said he was up, so.
Why the fuck's he not turning around yet? Jesus.
You'll have to be looking for that, Deadly.
No, that was my bad, General.
Alright, guys. Everyone here should know the drill.
Protector
Bring in
exit.
Felms closer, and everybody nuke Felms.
Kite.
Alright. One person pick my dumb ass up.
Something to keep in
Tamriel?
mind, guys. We'll be able to do it now, but for them, like usually, Des and I won't be able to be on reses, so make sure you're really on top of them.
And Deadly,
Should
if
Vic
you can
be calling
position...
when Felms is in?
1 second. Yes, Vic, whenever Felms is starting to make his way back in, give me a call out. Deadly, you can do this as well.
Kite.
Thumbs coming
Um,
in.
Alright,
Sorry,
that's
I'm
the
not
call
used to
out I
running
need.
timer, so.
No, he's coming in.
Yeah,
So
I
just
said
keep-
thumbs coming in. I guess I didn't say
Pull
it
him
loud
just a
enough.
little bit closer to the tail next time. And then Deadly, that placement Olo, beautiful.
Thank you.
Time on Felms?
Yeah, hang on. He's coming in. Sorry, I don't know how to do this.
Time on Felms.
Nuke
153.
Felms,
Okay.
Mini.
He's actually super far ahead,
Protector
too.
mid back.
Kite.
focus protector.
Thumbs coming in.
Refresh the ground-based AoEs, all the orbs, and nuke Felms. Center them up with the tails since we don't have Lothus.
Oh fuck.
Protector under the
Felms
boss.
down.
Felms down. Deadly.
Warhorn.
Refresh all the ground-based AoEs, all the orbs.
Kite.
My horn.
Protector
3, 2, 1.
exit.
One person on the res, everybody else on protector. Range it down from as close to your lane as possible.
16 seconds on films.
Two to 3% for jump.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Protector exit. Focus protector.
Channels in steam.
Thumbs coming in.
Jump.
Front kite.
Jumping.
Block
Thumbs
pick.
is up.
Can you guys
Kite.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Careful with breath.
Protector
He's
exit.
this is my fuck up again. He's not fucking spinning around. What the fuck?
Vic. Red.
I gotta move Ohms back. Breath's gonna be really bad.
Channel has
General.
films.
Big. Films.
He's on Geno, front kite.
Warren.
If you ever lose
Thumbs
films,
coming in.
Protector under the
80% of the
boss.
time, he is
Kite.
going to be on a kite. If you have films, bring him in. One person on the res immediately.
Bacon mains, you don't get hit by it.
All the orbs. Protector exit. Focus protector.
Thumbs coming in.
Refresh ground-based AoEs for films. Nuke films. If I can get a Colossus, that would be great, because I know we lost some time already. Try to avoid the bacon.
Kite. So like, because he just
Protector
jumps,
mid-back.
you don't have to worry about him
Channel's dead.
like following you. So in that scenario, you can move closer to
Thumbs
where
coming in.
Ohms' lightning
Tom
is
up
hitting.
front.
Okay.
Going.
Yeah, thumbs.
Back kite down. 2 people on the reses, everybody else on Phelms.
Watch out, Christine.
1 minute left until Thumbs enrages.
Spitting. Protector under boss.
Alright guys, focus Protector, save ultimates.
Thumbs coming in.
Refresh ground-based AoEs and we're going on Phelms.
I'm down. Someone needs to go up. Okay.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Deadly timer.
39 seconds. I'm sorry, 26
He should be out of
seconds.
half
There was a
of where he's
delay.
at.
Everybody focus Phelms. We've lost quite a bit of time on them.
12 seconds until he enrages.
He's enraged.
Dean.
Turn around, focus Phelms now. Nuke.
Horn.
All the ultimates.
Kite.
Kite.
Protector
Sorry,
exit.
Fighters expect to have a bad time, shield up.
He's down.
Timer.
Got it.
Everybody get reses. Only egg up front to prevent a huge amount of spits. Everyone else on Protector.
Dean.
Olo is on tail. Was
Spit.
on tail.
Getting a pile up. Spit.
Alright.
Thumbs up in 18 seconds. Protector
we can-
entrance.
We cannot have multiple people up there at the same time.
Dean.
Your headset's off.
Thumbs up in 5. Thumbs is up.
Jump.
He'll push into a jump. I can get at least one of the reses, but
Thumbs coming in.
Spit.
Egg, I'm gonna need you to get up before I can even
Horn.
attempt
Protector
another
under the
res.
boss.
Steam.
Kite.
And kite.
Thumbs coming in. Oh, run away! No! Someone get him, please! He's gonna heal me.
All nukes on Phelms.
Protector entrance.
Dean.
Okay.
I'm up.
Thank you, whoever just popped that res ulti.
Thumbs is coming in.
I need to go
Alright.
across.
Yep.
All the damage on the
Okay.
Phelms.
Crossing.
Jumping in 2%.
Focus Protector now. On
1 minute
Ohms.
30 on Thumbs.
Jump in 1%.
Get ready for the jump.
Jumping.
For real though.
Back kite is down.
This, like,
Focus Phelms if you are not getting the res.
Fire. Be ready for a bad
He's gonna
spit
hurt.
and breath, because he loves to
Focus
fucking
Protector.
turn.
Fuck.
Yep, breath is bad.
One person
There
on
we
the
go,
res.
I'm in back kite
I'm gonna cross.
Yep.
All damage on Phelms. One person on res.
Deadly got me.
Protector exit.
Fire.
Fire.
Exit safe.
Why did he jump here?
One person on res.
If you're sitting right on the lanterns, I can't really be ahead of them too much. Like, I'm basically always in line with those, with like the lights themselves, or I'm
Okay.
behind them. So,
So it's like where his shoulders are? Protector under the boss.
Kite.
Kite.
All damage on Felms.
I got a Warhorn when Films comes back in.
Deadly?
13 seconds left on films.
How many?
Felms is
13
enraged.
seconds.
I'm dead.
Shield up, big heals.
Fire.
Protector under the boss.
Entrance safe.
No, don't die.
I need everyone that's alive to put
Okay,
all damage
I got
on
Olms.
Felms, and Vic, you cannot be losing aggro on Felms.
Yeah, he just one-shot me.
Nuke Felms. Kites, watch out, you better get enraged jumps again.
He's 350k health.
Focus Felms. Wherever he's at, focus him down. Alright,
down.
get reses. All the reses immediately.
Oh my god, he pushed me out of the way. Sorry.
That is the most annoying thing.
Protector is right under Olms.
Lucas,
I did
go ahead
not
and
stop my timer.
Probably stay
Fire.
down until fire. You're good. Go ahead and get up.
Kite.
Alright, so Deadly, you did not get the timer whenever you went down?
No, I didn't. I was busy trying to stay alive.
Alright. Good job on the res. Focus Protector
Protector
now.
exit.
Jumping.
Fire again.
We should be able to push him, right, Joss?
I have aggro.
Protector entrance.
Ignore Felms. By all means, feel free to cleave them, but focus Olms. Switch to
Warhorn.
Protector.
3, 2, 1.
Pick
Kite.
up your Olo on tail if you can.
I need to cross.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. He jumped on me while crossing.
Yeah, you're good. Fire.
Big
I have
nuke on
I have
those.
Films on me, Vic.
Two minutes on
Pick up
film.
Olo if you
Jumping.
can.
Protector exit.
Focus Protector.
Jumping. He's coming in.
Fire again.
And kill Olms.
Kite.
Do not res me, I'm not getting up. Kill him, we'll keep our one vitality.
Protector on exit side.
Exit. Jumping.
Ty, if you can
Warhorn?
pick up Felms, try to do so.
He's all the way in the back.
Fire.
And he's dead.
Down.
We had one vitality, I'm just gonna put that out there. First full!
Yep.
Skip
So,
+0.
like, Jenna, you see these two lights? Basically,
Yeah.
I'm sitting directly underneath Olms, like between his 2 feet. If I'm in line with those two lights, no matter what, like when he lands, unless he walks
Okay.
back because I die. So that's kind of the most, like, forward
So I
I'll
can't
be.
be like in line with this. Like he didn't
No,
see me
no,
here.
you would probably, to be safe, you'd probably
Use
want to
this
use
spot?
like this thing,
Okay.
to line yourself up with that across. Like that's probably the safest line to follow, because most of the time I'm either right in line between the two lights or just behind it towards like where the pipe is, and I'll be
Yeah.
in line with those 2 pipes. But anytime I have to move him back or anything, like if he doesn't want to fucking spin around, it pushes me back farther and farther. So like that plating though is probably your safest bet. Every time, like I shouldn't be past that point, and if I am, it's kind of me fucking everything up then. So
Alright, another thing, Jeno, be sure to not tuck yourself into this corner, because you can
No.
break line of sight with Felms,
Oh,
and that
okay.
will also cause Ty to catch jump.
I see. Okay, I didn't know if I tucked in he would catch jump. I was out here so I could see the exit to throw them a spring on the first jump, and when he landed on me, I was blocking, and it said I died to steam. I was like, okay.
No, as front kite, you should be able to survive him like landing
Yeah,
right
'cause
on your face.
Because, yeah, Springs does not cancel block. So, I don't get that one. That was a weird one.
Geno, I don't know if you know, but if you do get caught in the breath,